This is a Headgum podcast.
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
I'm in an airplane mode. I was already in airplane mode. Wow, I did the work. Yeah, look at me. Ooh, oh.
What was the environment that you grew up in? What kind of environment created a man like you, the hanky doody dandy man? Like you're kind of like a hanky doody dandy man, like the way that you're always kind of like.
Well, my mom was very silly.
Yes, she was. Yes, we all know. Linda Kozub.
And maybe some of that rubbed off on me.
Yeah, some of that chunky tuna.
Yeah, well, you're doing sort of a Jim Carrey thing, and Jim Carrey was very, I think, influential to many of us who grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
And don't forget about
Yeah, right. Adam
He's
Sandler.
wacky.
He was so silly, and he still is. He's
And
still
you know
up
what
to
else
all
I
that-
love?
What?
I bet you know what I love to watch when I was a kid.
The Muppets.
I liked the Muppets.
And all the creatures,
I did
the
like the Muppets.
or we were talking about a comedy superstar.
A show that I like that I think is also wacky, but maybe not wacky.
Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse.
I like Pee Wee Herman.
What was it?
I love, Saved by the Bell was my favorite TV show.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Screech was wacky.
Screech was wacky.
Zoinks! Like I can't even do a Screech. But
Yeah, and I think that was pretty good.
I wanted to give this to you, by the way.
Oh, what the hell
For
is
our
this?
listeners, I'm passing over an award. It says your name on it.
Oh wow, most creative romantic comedy, Battlefield Earth, Beck Bennett. Thanks, dude.
That's cool that they inscribed. I don't even remember. This was from a film festival we did at USC.
Every year.
This was probably our sophomore year.
I believe our sophomore year, we won most creative romantic comedy.
Because the video, so the prep, what they would do is they would give you a prompt, and then you would have 24 hours to make a short film based on the prompt.
Right.
And a nice job screwing it back together, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
This would have been, what's that in your pocket?
Oh,
What's that in my pocket?
Was that Let Me Smell My Candle?
No, that was after.
Yeah, it was after.
And we built, all of our videos had a robot in them that we made over the course of 4 years.
That's right. I just watched our first one. Did I tell you that?
And that was Rebel Without a Bra.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But
But you are barely in it, which is the main flaw.
I'm barely in it, but you know what I remember? That was a learning moment for me. Because I remember going to that screening.
Mm-hmm.
I was barely in it, but I think I did pitch.
To be that part.
No, I think I pitched a robot. I was like, there's got to be robots in it. Which was like not a cool thing. It's like it's not like a interesting choice or anything like that.
No, it's not. But you were kind of a robot guy. You were really obsessed with robots. No, I think it's a great choice. You had a robot party. You would do beer bot at parties as well, where Kyle would be a robot who needed beer to survive, and he'd
I would truly go to frat parties and be like, just start doing the robot. Like, we weren't invited to these frat parties.
No.
And then I would be like, need beer to survive.
Oh shit, this dude's a robot. Get him the keg, dude.
I don't know that they always liked it. But,
Yeah, I can't imagine them ever really getting into a frat because you're pretending to be a robot. Like that feels like that. You just get like a bunch of shit thrown in your face.
Yeah, this is maybe a good time to mention the story that I love telling where another thing. Yeah, I was a little, not I don't want to say a rascal, but like.
Yeah.
I was a little bit of a troublemaker in college in terms of in public spaces.
You like to push the buttons.
I did like to push the buttons. I'm thinking of my freestyle story.
Oh yeah, wait, was that at my house? Senior year at a party?
I don't know if it was at your house. What it was I've got two stories like this. What it was it was a house party around USC. And at the time I was really into freestyle rapping.
Kyle's a great rapper. I bet you still have the deep bars or pockets.
I did one recently and it was pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah, you can pull it.
But there's nothing cool about these days about being a freestyle rapper as like kind of like a nerdy white guy. Like that's not, I don't think that it doesn't have the same cachet maybe that it did in 2000.
Which
Six.
would you say it had a lot back then? A lot of cachet?
No, but I had friends that supported me.
It was cooler. It was cool to be like, this guy can rap. There was
Right.
something. Maybe it was our age or something.
Fully embarrassing and cringeworthy. But yeah, so I was into freestyling, and we like entered the party. So there was a big walkway up to the party, and like I was like just sort of one of those things where you're just like, you know, pointing to things and then like bringing them up in the rap, like
Right.
you know what I mean, like look, there's a tree, walk by it, like 1, 2, 3, you know,
That's
whatever,
fantastic.
whatever I'm saying.
That's great rapping.
And that wasn't that great, but you get the idea.
love it.
And like, so there was this guy who we didn't know who was standing in the walkway to the house. I was having the party, and I was like, yeah, in the mid, like, yo, check it out. Yo, I got all my blue clothes. Look at this guy. He's got a nose. And I pointed to his nose. He's like, what'd you say? And then he just punched me.
Really? Punch you in the
Yes.
face?
He punched me. I think so.
I wasn't there, was I? Well,
I mean, like, our friend Dave, I think, was definitely there. I don't know who else was there, but I think you were there. Anyway, regardless, he punches me, and I'm like, why did you, and I say this, why did you just do that to me?
Mhm.
And he's like, well, you were making fun of my nose. And I was like, no, I wasn't. I was just like, I just said, like, this guy, he has a nose.
That's funny because everybody has a nose.
Yeah, it's not, it wasn't
It's
like,
not like-
I was just rapping and like, it'd be like this, like Beck over here. Look at this man. He's wearing his jacket.
Right.
That's it. I'm not like,
What the fuck you saying about my
yeah,
jacket,
exactly.
dude?
I'm not, there's no qualifier on whether I like your jacket or not.
Right.
Anyway, so I say like this guy, he has a nose, and he's like, he punches me, and then I'm like, why did you just do that? And he said, well, you're making fun of my nose. And then I said, no, I wasn't. I was just like inserting that into my rap. And he's like, oh, okay.
I was just inserting your nose into my rap. I wasn't qualifying it.
And I was like, you have to give me $5.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember that.
And he gave me $5. I might have said, you have to pay me.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. And then like he gave me whatever money he had, which might have just been like $3 or $4. But
Yeah.
I felt good.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you doing a rap battle. I mean, that's great that he paid you, and it's awful that he punched you. I remember at our house, I think there was like, you got in a rap battle with the guy, and he thought he was going to beat you, and it was like, you know, we had like this outdoor staircase that went up to the second floor, and there were like people
Which
on,
house was this? Was
I think
Menlo?
no, I think it was my last one.
Oh, yeah,
24th Street.
Yeah.
And like people, it was like crowded, people like above, and people were like, oh, and it was kind of going back and forth, and then you just like demolished him or whatever, you know, like it wasn't like, it was just kind of going back and forth, and the whole crowd went, oh, and he pushed you, and was like, fuck this, and he like left the party.
I'm like, yeah,
Dude,
brother, it's just words.
it's just
That's part of the game. That's what beef is.
that's what beef is. That is, yeah, you're right.
Do you remember
I mean,
the
a cipher.
yeah, they were ciphers.
They were ciphers.
Do you remember when were you there when Good Neighbor? I think it was the Good Neighbor. I think it was when Good Neighbor was touring the East Coast, but maybe I was just on a solo trip when we went to Union Pool, the bar in Williamsburg.
Yeah.
And I got up like in the back area, and like they had a backyard patio area, and they had like a kind of elevated little zone, like I don't know what you call that, but like a place where you could step up and sort of see the crowd of people a little bit. At the time, I was really into doing call and responses. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah. I mean,
So it was a packed bar of like hipsters circa 2007, 2008,
mhm.
Brooklyn. And I was like, everybody's just minding their own business. I'm like, everybody shut up. Everybody be quiet. Everybody shut up. And the whole outside of the bar got quiet. And then I was like, and then I said, somebody say we like fun. I got nothing. And then I was like, somebody say this is a good time. Got nothing. And then
What's
basically,
wrong with people?
like a security
on.
guy came to grab me away. And then, but while he was like taking me away, this woman, like a attractive, cool looking woman, was like, "You're not funny."
Whoa!
Or maybe it was either that,
I remember that.
like, or you're not cool. It
You're
was one
not
of them.
cool.
Yeah. And then, so as the security guard is taking me out of the bar, because I guess you're not supposed to do that. Which
You're
is
not
not
supposed to
that
try
bad.
to like celebrate gathering together and having fun on a weekend. Yeah.
He's like, by the way, I actually thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, shout out to that bouncer. He was walking you out, like out of the bar. You gotta go, man. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's like, but I gotta be honest, I liked it.
Wow, that's fucked up. That doesn't feel fair. I mean, there are plenty of stories like this where we've been trying to have fun and we get beaten down.
Yes,
there's one.
Beck had the most violent repercussions.
Which one?
The times where you actually got physically beaten down.
Well, oh, that one. Yeah. Then there was the other one outside of a party. Which we can go into
on Figueroa?
Yeah.
Yes,
wait,
that one.
Yeah.
That one I feel like we never give any space to. You know what I mean? Because it was so
odd.
Fleeting. Yeah. What were we doing?
We were kind of like dressed. We were going to a party.
We were dancing. We were like, we're going crazy.
Yeah, we're like, we're going out tonight. We were like, I think we were wearing like vintage windbreakers or something. And like, we were kind of, we pre-gamed a little bit and we were going to a party and these frat guys were like, I'm tired of these fucking...
Oh, they used a slur. Yeah.
And like pushed me out of the way and like kind of didn't punch you or kind of like hit you and threw you down.
Yes. I feel
he
like
was like wasted.
My head probably hit concrete.
Yeah, you got it worse than me. And I yelled at him as they walked away or something. Yeah.
But we got some great guesses.
Yeah, so this is not only Kyle.
Hopefully nobody gets any
beaten down today.
Yeah, no punches.
We have incredible guests. Sean and Hayes, the boys from Hollywood Handbook, not Sean Hayes from Smartless,
which I love,
and Will and Grace, which we love. This is Sean and Hayes.
Yeah,
Hayes Davenport and Sean Clements.
We did that show a little while ago.
Yeah,
it was such a fun time.
It was such a fun time. I feel like they were, supportive and they saw us.
Yeah,
and appreciated us. I love them. I've known them a long time.
And they've both separately done, they come together for the podcast, but separately they've done so many cool things. Worked on things like Vice Principals.
Severance. Workaholics, Severance, Eastbound.
And Activism.
Hayes more so than Sean.
Sure, I was kind of just grouping them together.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah. No, they're incredible writers. We've worked with both of them before. We've kind of grown up with them, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we've known them since we were very little.
Since we were babies. And they're about to be here.
Okay.
So let's welcome Sean and Hayes.
And this is What's Our Podcast, the show where we're bringing a guest who and they to pitch us what they think our podcast should be about.
That's right. This is where me and Kyle don't know what our podcast is about. So let's find out.
Bennett, I'm Kyle Mooney.
I'm Beck Bennett. He's Kyle Mooney.
See you guys soon.
B, I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, what's going on, Kay?
What do you? There's a very serious question. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, for real, and I'm here for you. What's going down?
If you were to, if you were to sort of imagine, I guess I'm curious, like when you go online.
Yeah.
If you're to go online without using ExpressVPN, what is that like to you?
It kind of feels like I walked outside and like I forgot to get dressed and I'm like totally naked. And it's like, I'm like, like everybody can see all my stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like that. So sometimes it's kind of like fun being like that. It has the nice.
But mostly you don't like it, and that's
scary.
one of the reasons why you really would want to have ExpressVPN.
Exactly, dude. Yes.
Here's my opinion. Okay, do you mind if I get real with you for 1 second?
No, please, like just lay it on me, dude. I want to connect.
This is why I believe everybody needs a VPN. Okay,
for sure.
Let's say, give me 1 second. I'm trying to be serious here. I'm not trying to do
no. I'm
like podcast
I'm just trying to support you. No, I know. This is like for sure.
Here's how I feel. When you connect to an unencrypted network in like, let's say a cafe, a hotel, or an old school airport.
Right. Or like a basement or something.
Yes. Like a basement. Your online data is not secure. Any hackle on the same network. Any hackle on the same network can gain access to you and steal your personal data. Passwords, bank logins, credit card details, etc.
Holy crap, dude. That's a whole lot of crap.
Any
hackle can just like log on and get all your crap?
Any hacker on the same network can gain access to you and steal your personal data. Passwords, bank logins, credit card details, etc.
Thank you for telling me all about this, actually, because I actually didn't know anything about that.
It doesn't take much technical knowledge to hack someone. A smart 12-year-old could do it. Your data is valuable. Hackers can make up to $1,000.
Hackers can be 12? Hackers can be 12?
I met many hackers at 12 years old.
Oh,
Hackers can make up to $1,000 per person. Selling personal info on the dark web.
I might say I wanted to start becoming a hacker, actually.
Don't. You don't be a hacker. And you don't want to be a 12-year-old hacker either. ExpressVPN stops hackers from stealing your data by creating a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet.
A tunnel?
Yes.
A tunnel?
An anti-hacker tunnel.
That is huge, dude. That's huge news. For the lowest price ever, plans start at just $3.49 a month. That's only 12 cents a day. Super secure. It would take a hacker with a supercomputer of 1 billion years to get past ExpressVPN's encryption. So that's why you're going to want ExpressVPN.
Here's why I want ExpressVPN to protect me. Not only are there hackers, there's other people that are trying to steal your information. Might be an old family member who has some dirty business that they want to take advantage of. Or could be somebody, it could be one of your haters online. This is why I want ExpressVPN, and that's especially important to me.
That's why I want it too. Secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/dender. That's expressvpn.com/dender to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months. expressvpn.com/dender.
expressvpn.com/dender.
That's right. Be careful of 12-year-old hackers.
It's time. Everybody's wondering how they gonna do it now. Well, it's all because there's 2 of us. It's all because there's so much love. Vuori, I wanna put it on my body. Vuori, forgive me if I'm being naughty.
Dude, that was an incredible Vuori song, and it captures the brand, the style, and the essence completely. You know why? Because Vuori is incredibly versatile and comfortable. It's perfect for whatever your day brings.
Whatever your day brings, be it a lucky time, seeing a friend, or stopping at a sign. It's Vuori.
Exactly. It's designed to look great beyond the gym, whether you're running errands, heading to the office, or meeting up with friends. Look.
A friend is a fellow, or
it's really good.
A friend is always there, no matter the time.
I've bought some great items at Vuori, and I've always loved them.
A friend is always there, no matter the time.
That's so great. I want to buy more because what I bought already was so great. And I actually lost a pair of my favorite shorts, and I'm going to go back and get a couple more of them. Because I'm really excited about
no matter the time,
because they're really versatile. They're effortlessly wardrobe essentials. You know what I mean? They're inspired by active lifestyle, not your average joggers. They're lightweight, relaxed fit,
and that is
working with 4-way performance stretch.
And that is the story of your Vuori.
Very nice, Kyle. Look. Vuori is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they're offering 20% off your first purchase and enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet at vuori.com/Beck and Kyle.
That's VUORI.com/Beck and Kyle. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions.
You're going to love it. It's an investment in your happiness.
Blankadelic. We're here with Sean and Hayes.
Oh
no. Yes.
My God. I can't believe it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
The super podcasters.
Yes.
No, come on. That's crazy.
The boys.
You think of us that way?
You guys are the boys.
Not us.
Right?
It's the universe.
Wow.
This is, it's so funny because to us, you guys are the boys.
It is funny, yeah.
Honest to God,
when
you
we
guys
talk
are the
about
boys.
you guys, we
Yes.
refer to you guys as the boys.
Yes.
So hearing that we're that.
And that's so funny that we're the boys. Like to you guys, like we're the boys.
How long have you felt that way?
When did we
from
start saying the
from like
boys?
when our podcast before our podcast it came into existence, or
I think it was 2012. It was like March of 2012 is when we started.
that was
saying
before we were even
I
on
think
SNL.
so, yeah.
Oh, that was
But we were
probably
doing
the
stuff on the
we don't
internet,
really
yeah.
follow that. Like, I mean,
The
it's great that
trajectory.
you did SNL,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like not like kind of our way into you guys or
Right.
like how we see you.
Yeah.
I don't know
how do
why
you,
that
like,
would make you guys like doing SNL. Why that would make you guys?
That would make
I
you the
was-
boys to me.
Right.
Yeah, no, that
I
was
guess
just
we were
sort
the
of
boys
giving it-
before SNL.
Right.
Yeah.
I was sort of just for the sake of
Because
the
you guys have known
timeline.
each other for a long time.
Yeah,
right?
we go back. We go way back since back in the day.
2003, September
September.
2003 we met.
Yeah, went to USC together. And how did your funny asses meet?
We
Well,
met-
he's
You
already-
knew
he's
he
already
was
coming.
funny ass motherfucker.
He's
Like,
already
honestly,
was coming.
I love to just fucking listen to you guys go off.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
And then I
I
can we let them
do
go
say
off?
talk
Can
about
we
I
it.
am
let them
actually
go off?
serious. I am actually serious, and I'm sorry to be like really genuine.
Let
here,
him
but
get his shit off.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want to
Let's
pay
hear
my
the
respects
story.
to
Let's
you
hear the
guys.
origin
Yeah.
story.
I just want to like pay my respects
Okay,
to you guys.
give it a
Well,
Tell
it,
the
it
story.
sounds like he wants to say something.
I'm
Yeah,
like, you guys
it
are
seems like
fucking, you
Beck's
guys are really
trying
fucking funny. You
get
guys
it
make me
off.
fucking laugh. You guys get me through really hard times when I'm feeling really
Oh, that's
down.
sweet. I don't
Like
listen
when
to
I'm like,
podcasts.
nah,
This
I don't
is
wanna-
a setup. And I'm waiting for the other shoe
Yeah.
to drop. Because you guys are,
That being said,
yeah.
I don't get it, but
Yes.
no, but when
You're
Do
not
we want to
alone.
live up to that? And like, we can do like the origin story and stuff.
Yes,
like, happy
of
to
course.
get into all that.
I've been excited about this. I was saying to Hayes yesterday, I'm
Yeah.
just like couldn't wait to like actually finally kiki with you guys.
Yeah,
You know?
Finally,
we've been talking about
Yeah,
kikiing with
to
you guys
actually
for
like
so
kiki
long.
with the two of y'all.
I've never
that's
heard that
cool.
before.
Like I've been
Just,
wanting
like,
to
to have
kiki
a
with y'all
kiki
for
and,
a
like,
minute.
kiki with
and
you,
just
yeah.
like yes, which I kept. How many
Yes.
times did I say it? Like last week, I was like, "Are we for real gonna kiki
Yeah,
with the
he
boys?"
said it like 3 times.
And I was calling you
Talking
the
about
boys in
kikiing,
there.
yeah.
Oh my
That's
God!
amazing.
See, so there, everything you're saying
I had
is
no
real.
idea you felt that. Actually, really makes that makes me feel a little. And my heart is growing a little bigger. I guess.
Yeah, and you know,
Grinch coded.
and like not to get too personal, but we've
Funny.
kikied before, just you and me,
Yes.
just solo.
You guys did
Yes.
just
I didn't know if we were
okay.
going to talk about that.
Yeah, no, we don't have to go deep
Yeah.
into it, but like I think it's good for everybody to know.
Yeah.
Me and Hayes have never really kikied.
Right, we did work on a project together a while
we
ago,
did.
but that's
Yeah.
not a
I
kiki.
was-
That's
And then
better
Kyle,
than
we were talking about that.
That is not. That is. I mean, I didn't consider that a kiki even at the time.
Do you
Yeah.
think
So-
of this as work?
That's a really good
Do
question.
you think of this as work?
Because I have said if you enjoy what you do, then you've never worked a day in your life.
Yeah.
I need a minute with that one.
Yeah. Also,
I don't agree with it necessarily, you know, because like you can enjoy it and it can still be
yeah.
work. Like the idea that work has to be something you don't enjoy, like
Mhm.
that. I love that you say that, and I know that you say that. I don't agree with it.
Well, what is the
Right.
phrase again?
It's if you enjoy what you do, then you've never worked a day in your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And you don't
Because
agree.
Rochelle's
But-
laughing, like I'm like, you know,
If you enjoy what
I
you
looked
do,
to
then
Rochelle
you
for a lot
never
of this
have
stuff.
worked.
right. And
She's
see,
laughing right now. Is she at work?
Yeah, she's at work.
I hope so.
Yeah, she's
I-
no
I-
work.
I
need her to
this
be.
Is, this is
Yeah.
work. It's fun, but
Yeah.
it's work. And I agree with you. Like it's just because you enjoy what you do doesn't mean you're not at work. You got to
And that
make the
you have,
money.
yeah, and then
You
you have
have to-
worked a day. And you're
Yeah.
But it's
I've
also
worked a
never.
lot.
You
I've
can't
worked
say
really
that
hard.
any of this is like thoroughly enjoyable. There's always moments of that aren't
I feel like the
fun
gesture
or
was
cool.
coming to me when it was like you were trying to characterize
took
an
it
aspect
back.
that you wouldn't enjoy,
Yeah.
And it was,
and it was
oh,
just
yeah.
like it was.
I
Like,
w-
there's
I-
always.
No.
Does it
I
feel
wasn't-
like that?
I certainly
over
wasn't
here?
intending
Yeah.
that.
But, yeah,
I mean,
don't think it's,
Kyle,
like, keeping
Kyle is
perfect
always doing
track
stuff like
of
that.
all
He's
his
always making
movements and
people feel uncomfortable and like setting people
I'm
up.
so
like that, and he's
sorry.
not
I
trying
truly
to.
that was not the intention.
This like so we're.
I was
He's
more
like-
just trying to
he's
find
still
my
learning.
words. I
Can I
think
just
that
say
was
what would be
yeah.
helpful, like most helpful right now? I think on our side.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
thank you,
like-
yeah.
Because you guys have been podcasting a long time.
We've been
obviously-
podcasting a long
Yeah,
time, but
but it's
I'll say
different.
our premise, I think, is kind of like, it's open, it's flexible, like,
Right.
and it's pretty like we just do a show. You know, we
Right,
just like
right.
sit down and do a show.
Oops.
The Hollywood Handbook.
Your
Mhm.
show, I think you have to admit the premise is a little tweaked. It's a little like off center.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
twisted.
It's different.
Trying to subvert
Yeah.
an attempt to.
Bela Fleck and the Flecktones had an album called Left of Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm wondering actually if you've taken inspiration from that at
I
all.
love that
because
Bela
there's like the cool kids podcasts that have
Right.
been out there, and we know what they are. We don't have to say everybody's name. And then you guys are like a little bit to the left of that.
Yeah.
Going,
Right.
like, doing your own thing.
Exactly. We're not trying to
Yeah.
be cool.
I think we've.
We're-
All,
and
I
we're
think
not-
like in a lot of the stuff that, and I don't want to put words in your mouth by any means, but like I think for when I make stuff, yeah, I like seeing what's already out there and then trying to diverge from it a bit to do something that's maybe a new layer, a little more interesting, versus these things that have sort of become played out and you've seen versions of them before. Do you know what I mean?
And you're being different.
Yeah, I think sort of set your own lane. You know what I mean?
And we want to deliver on that for you. We always want to deliver.
Does this have to be here?
I'm touching it too. You guys have set up all these things. Like,
do you guys have stuff too?
Does this
this
have
is
to be
kind of
here?
like
It doesn't. No, you do. You mean? Can you play?
if you move that,
look
that's
at
like
it?
You can play
usable
that and look at
space
it.
for
Actually, Kyle grabbed the little Oscar
Sean is
off earlier today. So Sean
holding
is
on
picking.
to one of the VHS cassette that we have that is sort of part of our.
Sure, there was just a
production
VHS.
design.
I went to kind of put my arm up and get comfortable.
Oh, do it or no? Please make yourself
And
comfortable.
you interrupted Hayes.
Just what I think might be helpful is if we just lay out exactly like what the expectations are, kind of what's happening at a given moment. The question I have right now is like which show are we doing
What show
right
am I on
now?
now? Yeah.
That's what I
fair.
asked Kyle. Well, I was like, oh wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, you're
Because I
on.
was like, are we going to be on
The show
Hollywood?
is
You're
like,
on What's Our Podcast.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've not.
Yeah.
So basically, what we like to do is before our guests come
By
in.
the way, sorry, I know you're going to set it up. Congratulations on the podcast.
It's
Launching
so
a big
exciting,
podcast,
guys.
like
It's
it's
really,
not
really exciting,
easy to
yes.
do.
Oh, I
and
appreciate that.
It's actually
the
really cool.
launch went
Thank you.
amazing.
The launch was amazing.
I feel
but-
like the shit was getting out there even just as like a video,
Yeah.
Not even
well,
as like a launch.
I
you know
saw
what I mean?
clips, and
Right.
the
Yes.
clips are incredible. And I've been really
People
wanting
like,
to
watch
listen
this
as well.
video and
yeah.
it's like,
don't,
thank
you don't even have to listen. You don't have to.
Right.
It's all about.
I've
the
been
clip.
trying,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally. And I've been. Yeah.
But which
thank
is
you.
this? Like what? Like
This-
what?
so
Yeah, what am I doing now?
This is what's. This is what's.
Can I just do it?
I
Can I
interrupted.
just do
I
it?
interrupted Kyle.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And I apologize.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanted to get
You're
that
no, you're good.
congratulations
You're good.
out of
You're
the way.
good.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You're good.
Appreciate it.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
lay
really
it
great.
out. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay, I'll just kind of
Yeah.
chill out for a second.
So the show's called What's Our Podcast? The premise of the show is that Beck and I don't know what our podcast should be about. So we bring on a guest, or in this case, guests, which is pretty cool,
yeah, that hasn't always happened.
to come in and pitch an idea for what they think our podcast should be about. But with that being said, before we, so in theory, our producers should have reached out to you to like try to find out an idea of what you want to do for your podcast. But before we ask for that prompt, we like to have our guests come in and we just like to sort of shoot the shit, interview them, get to know them, let our audience get to know them. Just get comfortable with each other because we're so psyched to have people like you who do incredible work.
writers, some of
And
the
for
best
us,
comedy writers,
it's
and just regular writers
it's
too of our generation.
Part of it is just
And
the
we
experience.
did like,
of,
Yeah,
course, like
sorry, we didn't mean to cut Kyle
I
off.
was just part of it is just the experience of like having cool people talk with cool people.
We have a
and
connection and
yeah.
see
That's
you guys
nice.
for who
Good
you
seeing you've
are.
had some really big guests too, and
Yeah.
making us nervous.
That's
a little
exciting
bit.
for us, and
Yeah.
that's part of
Yeah.
why we want to deliver so much for you guys, and that's why it would be helpful to know like exactly which one we're doing because like we were briefed on it that it's like these different.
The producers
shows.
reached out, so that the ball was not dropped there. I think where there was a little bit of a disconnect was as we arrived because they were like, you're gonna pitch them on this idea of this show, and then we were like, are we doing that show?
When
Like,
is
are
the
we-
will do
different?
that show.
When is the
do
different
that
ones
show, yeah.
happening, and who is doing each one?
Yeah, is it two people are doing one show and then
And which two
and
are
then they
doing it?
switch, or is it?
In terms of like you two people or us two people?
That's
Well,
honestly
that's-
what we're
that's,
asking you.
that's
Like,
above
if
my
that's
pay
what
grade.
it
That's
is,
a really
we
good
will
question.
deliver on that if that's what it is. But you just have to.
I
tell
think
We could
us.
do one show, but we've done that, and
Yeah.
so even if it was like us doing a show,
And I know you don't want to do one show. That's
I think
like the
we
whole
have.
thing.
I think we have several options. Here's to me what feels the cleanest.
Yeah.
Okay, and it doesn't need to be this. You two discuss amongst yourselves what you think the pitch for your show should be,
It could be a word. It could be a whole sentence. It could be
and then
more than that.
once we've landed on that, then
I don't
all
think it should
four
be a
of
word.
us,
Yeah, no,
all
you're-
four of us
yeah.
will go and
do that
record that
podcast.
podcast.
Record
We'll
that
do-
podcast.
we're
We
just gonna
discuss
be-
it among ourselves. You guys are doing a different, I guess, a third show.
No, we will be doing that.
We will be doing that with
podcast
you. We're hosting
you.
that podcast, and you'll be our guest.
Okay,
And
but you said
then we
among
will-
ourselves.
Well,
Well, you
because-
decide
for
among
that?
yourselves what you're doing. What you like if you
Are
have-
we in this room?
No, we're in the other room.
Once
go
we
to
well,
another room.
when
for
we
the other-
land,
for the other
you
one.
pitch the idea for your podcast
now?
in this room.
No, we're in this room right now.
How much time do we? No, we still got.
We have 10 minutes at least to be
We want to.
talking.
We want to kick. We want to have
Okay.
like what? Probably 10 more minutes more of.
Oh, yeah.
Before we
We
hear
got to
the
figure out
idea.
how they met.
I don't want to spend the whole time either, like figuring out like what the show is.
No.
Or,
No.
which
Now,
one is
also,
where.
man,
I don't want to suck up the whole topic because your listeners will know. They'll have their
I hope this
it.
is helpful for them. I will say, as a listener, like I have found myself.
Not all your listeners will know because I've been trying to listen. I can't figure
care
out.
of listening to this show.
Can I offer? There is another version. So that version that I'm pitching is okay. You two guys.
Can I hear the first one again?
Yes.
You guys are smart. You guys are smart.
I'm gonna run it back.
Okay.
You guys see
the two of you together agree on a topic for a podcast, and you pitch it to us
there,
right in this room.
Okay.
And then we say, all right, let's go do it, and then we record that podcast. That's version 1.
Okay.
Version 2 is you.
And who goes and does the podcast over there?
All 4 of us.
All 4 of us.
You worked at city council, and like you were able to figure that stuff out.
That all took place in one room. I'll just say that, kind of by design.
All city council is one room.
It's all in one room. It's like
I don't believe that for one second. There's got to be
it's like a big room. It's like a nice room. It's a place where you like want to spend time, and there isn't that thing where like, okay, now we're going over here to do a different city or whatever.
Can I say for better or worse too? They weren't really revolutionizing the way city councils work.
We're trying to welcome people in. You know,
folding a second city council into it or something.
Right.
You know, it was.
We're not like intentionally trying to make it hard for people.
It was pretty established the way that it would work.
It's not. We're not. We don't want to make it hard for you. And if I can just keep on pitching other versions that we could do.
Yeah, no, I want
because we've never had 2 guests on at once.
Should we go over there for like
That's true.
That's true. This is the first
we
time.
We could also do, for instance, now. Hayes, if you have an idea for the podcast, and Sean, you have your own idea for the podcast, we could do 2 separate podcasts.
I'm not going to have an idea for the podcast.
Okay, so we agree that it's one unified idea.
One idea.
You don't have one?
Did you?
I have a couple. Like you could. I mean,
you could say
have one of mine.
I think then we should just do.
Well, I could have my own. If Hayes has 2, I could have my own.
Yeah, whatever.
So one of them is bones.
No.
Well, he was saying just a word. Maybe. Are you trying to recreate the famous?
Like
I Hate the Bones clip.
Oh yeah.
Just like you had this one clip that obviously went fucking insane online.
It did pretty well.
And I can say, because we have been in the game for a little while longer, I would try to move away from it, because I think if you just recreate it, you're stuck in this loop where people only want that from you.
Right.
But once again, we do want to deliver for you. So one is Bones, and like we'll
no, Bones is off the list, but that was just an example because I came up with
not
Bones.
To do.
Yeah, you can't do Bones.
Not of what not to do, but like because we've said it out loud, we should have something new.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to say it over there.
No, you say it in here.
You say the idea here, and then we go over there and we do the podcast. We just go right into it, and
I think I can clarify it because I think
and everyone over there knows was going to know what the idea is.
Yeah, we all know.
It's us.
Hayes, I think I can clarify it because I think I do understand it now.
Mm-hmm.
They, from what I can tell, and I think I've been listening pretty closely, they tell us an idea.
Mm-hmm. But not the one they already told us.
Not Bones, but they tell us a different idea.
But that was an example of something they would tell us.
You're fucking with us.
They go in that room.
They're fucking with us. This is Hollywood
Richelle,
Handbook.
You know that this is
Richelle.
Like us,
these guys are Hollywood Handbooking us. They're throwing us the handbook.
Sean, you're doing a full bit right now.
We know that you guys
for
understand.
A fact that you know that we have said that you are supposed to come up with the idea. We've never. No. We've never said that we are pitching you the idea.
The idea for the podcast was our idea initially, but it's been up and running.
The idea to get an idea for a podcast.
Yes, exactly. That is our idea for our podcast, and that is all set and locked and loaded. Okay. Now it's your job to give us the idea.
This is not what we prepared.
I just don't think.
Well, that's on
what
you.
Did you prepare?
And I worry because it's been 4 minutes since you had only 10 minutes left.
I don't think that it's on us.
And I don't think.
How did you guys meet? How did you guys meet?
Can I say my concern first?
Yeah.
I worry that it's going to be extremely unpleasant for your listeners to have us just go through what the show is, especially because it's going to be like how many episodes have you done now?
Like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay, so it's like 20 episodes in, and then they're just walking through the whole beginning is us walking through the idea of what it is.
That's not what we wanted to do.
But our show can be, I feel like one of the things I really like about our show is that it can go in different places, and I think if it's a long conversation,
it happens in this room and in that room. You just spent all this time.
But that is it going in different places. To defend Kyle for a minute, that is it going in different places.
Well, I took different places to mean like
different directions conversationally.
Yeah. We're gonna be like getting in a car or something.
Oh no! I actually meant it like it can.
the conversation can go in different directions. But you're right. We are switching rooms as well.
I'm getting nervous.
Oh, no, that's part
of
it.
And you said
I am concerned about us being able to deliver around like...
Well, what did you... Because you said you did prepare something, but you prepared incorrectly. Is that...
We prepared that each... I mean, this is what I thought we were doing.
Yes,
it turns
go
out
ahead.
that like...
And I may have screwed this up too.
So...
What
we had
talked about this a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is like, it's what's our podcast? You guys are like figuring out what your podcast is.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're like kind of figuring
buddy.
out our lives too and just kind of like figuring out what's going on.
Yeah,
Like this
exactly.
next chapter in our lives.
I am seeing a pattern. Like, this is just not being explained clearly.
You guys met. Where did you guys meet?
Before, like...
Hayes was going to say what he thought this was going to be.
I thought it was that we were going to talk about a different podcast.
Yeah.
And then we were all going to try and like do that podcast. And we were going to like figure out
like what it would look like.
Well, yes.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do.
I'd like to call on Kyle.
Yeah. We can do that. Can be your pitch. The podcast that we do in that room.
What aspect of it?
It can be like, oh, it's a podcast about other podcasts. So it's like us, the four of us talking about like, oh, there's a podcast I listen to. I listen to this podcast. Have you heard this podcast? We do a whole podcast about other podcasts if that's your...
Okay, but you said that you were going to say like when this was going to, like when we were going to do the other podcast.
After we have a conversation, just kind of catching up with
you guys. We're actually coming up
and just kind of saying how like we've appreciated you guys.
I just feel like that
I have been like enjoyed connecting with you. Like
I do think you're right though. This is I think an issue with our show that I genuinely feel like needs to be worked on.
And I wish it had been worked out before this. Like I don't want to. Like we don't want to be the ones.
I feel bad because I haven't listened to the show, but I feel like this has got to be one of the worst episodes you've done, just because we haven't really gotten.
I thought I had, but now I don't even know if I had.
It doesn't matter if it's a bad episode. Like there's always going to be you do so many. There's always going to be a bad one.
Yeah.
But that's always, what I'm saying. I didn't want that. I didn't
want it to be.
Our whole thing is that
because
we deliver.
we're exposing you to a whole new audience.
Yeah, I know.
And like, but if like, I just don't know.
I also feel like
prep for this, and the fact that we prepped like
all the SNL fans. Of course, we were aware of you before, but all those people are
and like
saying
the good neighbor
saying like.
I will just say, and I know you guys are both creative folks who have done incredible projects.
That's nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes the episodes or like the work you make, like, oh, that really fucking sucked. That was fucking boring. It was not interesting. We were just like talking in circles. Like, oh my, I didn't feel comfortable. Like the people weren't coming off as endearing or charming or anything like that. Sometimes you then watch it back or listen to it back. And it's like, that was actually a good fucking episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
I love that idea.
Even listening to
I love that idea. Yeah. That and what you're describing, that would be the episode in there.
Yeah.
No, everything up to this point.
Well,
everything up to this point.
I honestly do think the 10 minutes are up.
Everything up to this point is going to be in there.
Everything after this is
okay. Now I'm about to blow my brains out. What is? I'm like, what is happening right now? Yeah. No, I'm not mad. I'm just like, it just seems like really confusing because like. Everybody's coming in different directions. I almost just want to lay it all out so there's no more confusion. We just figure this out.
The fact that you're saying you almost want to do that is maybe the most confusing thing to me of all, because that's literally all I want. Like I want you to lay it all out for us. We want to deliver for you.
Great.
I had a
so the
goal.
Fact that you're like, I almost want, like, go ahead.
I had a goal.
These guys are absolutely fucking crazy.
Coming into this, I had a goal that I told Hayes. And I said I wasn't going to bring it up on the show. But what I said was, I would like to make the best episode of What's Our Podcast ever done with the clearest, most easily understood, premise and execution that they've ever had.
Yeah.
So you understand
I
the
want
show.
it to be
Which is
even
why we prep
bigger
so much.
than the I Had the Bones clip. Which
by the way, our Roccos, those are our fans. If you haven't seen the I Ate the Bones clip, check it out. I believe it's on one of our Instagrams.
I don't know who posted it, but it's amazing. And
do we know what episode that was from?
Oh.
I think if you probably just Google "I ate the bones," what's our podcast? You should be able to find it.
If you Google like "I want to laugh," like I think it
that's
should come
sweet,
up.
man.
Like it's like there's a big laugh in it.
So you want
But
this? So you want it to be a great episode.
I had a goal.
We've gotten like no
for it to
laughs.
be-
Like honestly, like Richelle laughed a little bit, and I feel like when I mentioned that happened,
hear
I was really
laughs on the
excited
show
about
when
it.
I usually
and like
have
she is,
laughs
and
on
there's
the
been
show.
none.
and like
Oh,
she's
we
literally
typically
looking at
have
her
two
phone right
producers. We
She's
only
been
have one.
smiling though. She's been
What's
smiling really
what's
big.
that
that
about?
there was someone
I didn't want to even
missing.
mention
Yes,
that. What is that
Usually
about?
they kind of laugh together.
What is?
And now there's literally zero
There's
of
usually
them
a whole.
Some
Headgum's
people
going
get
through a lot of
sick, some
restructuring.
people,
Row of people.
Yeah,
there are
Headgum's
people,
having some. You know, the
people
podcast.
because
get-
of this episode.
No, I think because of other shows are not getting the numbers that we're getting.
Where are other shows?
Oh, you potentially.
There's
like,
a
I'm
lot
not
of
talking
shows,
about any
though.
specific
There's
show.
not. I don't think it's
Not
comes
the
down
other
to
shows you're
one
doing
other
in
show.
that room.
No.
Because that's part of our show. That's actually
You
part
see
of
how
That
that's
is
confusing.
confusing. I thought the entire thing was that we like do other shows, and they're like, oh, other shows are bad,
Yeah.
or they're like not.
I have no idea. I'm totally. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just know.
I, like,
I know timing wise we're up against
I
it.
like,
Yeah.
just like and not messing around. I like dipped out for a second. I'm like, I'm totally lost. I don't know what you guys are
I just know
talking
we're up against it timing wise.
about. Yeah, we have to. What
That
is
was
your
supposed
idea?
to be
wanna
10
work with-
minutes. The first part is
What is
10
your-
minutes long.
What is the first part? The second part is 20 minutes. The third part is it's probably going to be
15,
Yeah,
20?
maybe yeah. And then we'll come back in here
What's
and be
the
like,
We'll do a wrap up. That's like 5
How did
minutes.
that go?
We come back. Okay.
So all we need from you, I'm gonna make it easier. All we need from you is an
I
idea.
didn't know
for
we came back. I really thought I had it.
Can we, for this just one episode, not do that?
Yeah, no, we have
we
skipped
not
that.
come
We
back?
have skipped that in
Can
other
we not
episodes.
come back
Yeah, we cannot
because-
come back. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I would
Oh,
love
yeah.
to do whatever that is. Just do it over there.
Yeah, okay. So what do you guys
Please.
think
And
our podcast
I think the
should be
Roccos
about?
will come with us on that.
Okay,
one.
great.
And what do
Yeah.
you think our podcast should be about?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear. Like you got like your comedy guys.
Yeah.
Um.
I'll watch the
Yeah.
Office.
Watch The Office. You should watch The Office.
Okay. Our podcast.
It's like a podcast where we watch episodes of The Office.
Watch the Office.
Or can
Yeah,
we just
you can
like
watch
talk?
the
Can we
show
just
The
talk
Office.
about The Office? We've watched The Office before, so can we just talk about
But
it?
you should watch
Sure.
it again. I think.
Like
No.
in real
Am I
time. Like
crazy?
are we watching the episodes while we talk about them?
They wanted like
We can probably
let's do the one
because
they
we're going to
wanna
go do the
do.
podcast right now. Maybe we could just.
I
pull
don't
some
want to
clips.
stop you from doing something. I mean, and you had said we could each have our own idea a little bit. What I was
Yeah, you can pitch
hoping,
one
because
and
we
we'll pick
had
one.
talked a little bit about The Office, and that there's been a little bit of a gap in the podcasting space, certainly of two gentlemen watching each episode of The Office and
Sure.
then
Because
sharing
it's The Office ladies.
sharing memories. That's not.
That's an idea.
And that that watching The Office is laughter, it's comedy, it's friendship.
Yeah.
These are all things you guys support.
Well, they're working relationships.
And potentially, it's a way.
well, like some of those.
I'm
right?
down. But were you saying you had another idea?
Well, it's a way that people
actually
can
don't know any
find
of the
a
guys from
friend,
now.
like through like sharing like,
Okay.
shared taste and like comedy, and that
All
like
right.
you could possibly find a friend,
through watching The Office.
or that you could
So it's not
through
another
watching The
idea.
Office.
You're
you
just
could,
sort of like telling us more about what this show could, like the power it could have.
but through watching The Office, you could hopefully find a friend for Conan O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because as near as I can tell, there's only one person looking for a friend for this guy, and that don't sit right with me.
and it's
And there
himself.
could be a
need to-
lot of
and
good
that
like
simply don't sit
candidates
right with
on
me.
that show.
I think
it's
yes.
all like they're all in the comedy world.
Give me. Sorry to interrupt you. I want to clarify this pitch for the idea.
running
No.
out of time. We're
No.
running out of time.
No, I cannot.
No,
This is our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
Okay. All right. So I guess I can't ask you anything about it.
I mean, I guess it is your idea. So,
You just said we're running out of time, and
but
time wise, we're up against the wall.
Mhm.
So I am not going to fall victim.
Okay, then
to,
I'm gonna do my best.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna be right back with the Office
watch
show.
Watch the Office.
Watch.
We're gonna be right back with Watch the Office to help Conan make a friend.
Find a friend. I think.
Find a friend.
Yeah.
It's called
Please.
Watch the Office. Conan O'Brien.
Watch
That
the-
sounds like you're telling Conan O'Brien to watch the
The
Office.
show is called Watch the Office. Conan O'Brien.
Okay. We'll be right back with,
With
Watch the Office. Conan O'Brien.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh, yeah.
Down. Uh-oh, BB.
What's it? Oh, everything okay, Kek?
I did a little
Kiki.
something in my something rather.
Oh, like in your pants?
Yeah, and other places too.
Oh, all over the kitchen? Oh. Yeah. Well, that's not the space we're talking about right now. We're talking about Squarespace, okay?
Yeah, I love Squarespace.
Squarespace.
I love Squarespace.
Squarespace, you diddle brain.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and do really well doing stuff online, okay? That's what it's supposed to do. Maybe you're just starting out, okay? Or maybe you just want to scale your business, Kyle. Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place.
We messed around with Squarespace, remember, with Finn?
Yes, I had a blast doing it.
We built our website, www.whatsourpodcast.com.
And it's up and running.
We wrote a rap.
Yep. You talked about swapping out.
Yep. That was a great time.
It was a great time.
I remember messing around with Squarespace. It's so intuitive, right?
Yeah.
You could choose the what do they call that? Like a template. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Colors, fonts.
Yes, I love messing around with all that stuff, and I like
videos.
Yeah, we put on the video of the
hippo, of a hippo, maybe a rhino. I forget.
I would use it for my personal. I actually did use it for my personal podcast website, whatsourpodcast.com.
Yeah, we should put on prank phone calls on there. Maybe. Who knows? There's so much we could do that we can add to it whenever we want. Look,
and you, the audience member, can do that too. Think about it. Beck, do I look like Pippi Longstocking?
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. You look like Pippi Longstockings. Maybe Pippi
Moonstocking?
Pippi Kyle Stockings. What's that?
I said Pippi Moonstocking.
Oh, Pippi Moonstockings. Yes. And that is a website that you can create. Or to our listeners, you can go to Squarespace and start a Pippi Moonstocking website.
And use if you're watching the video, or if you're just listening, go check out the video, the YouTube video, and you can see what my hair looks like. I'm pulling it to the sides. And if you can grab this image, then you can build we could put this image on the main website for PippiMoonstocking.com.
So check out squarespace.com/Beck and Kyle for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code Beck and Kyle to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
And B, do you want to do a Pippi Beck stocking hair thing?
I can't really do it as much, but yeah, here's Pippi Beck stocking.
It's great.
Thanks.
Hey B, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing. I'm just chilling here, and I want to freely talk about my pet, if that's cool with you.
Yeah. Tell me about your pet.
I mean, I love my dog Louie so much. He's around here somewhere, I swear. I just took him for the second walk of the day. I would do anything for him, even give him many walks a day, pet him nicely, feed him. I would even feed him. And look.
Wait, sorry, can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Yeah.
A quick message from today's sponsor, the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. All right, you were saying?
You know your pet is part of the family, right? Yeah, you do pretty much anything for them, right? Yeah. But those vet bills, yeah, they can add up quicker than you'd think. That's why it's worth checking out ASPCA Pet Health Insurance. Pet insurance can help manage the vet bills so you can focus on what really matters, making sure your pet gets the care they need when they need it. That's right, Kyle. You're like, we're so in like on the same wavelength. You're finishing my sentences here. Oh, and wait, did I tell you there's one little bonus? There's a perk for enrolling, dude. You love perks.
Oh, I'm getting excited. When you enroll in an ASPCA pet health insurance plan, you can get a $25 Amazon gift card. It's a little treat for you while you're doing something great for your pet. Because big vet bills never show up when it's convenient, do they? I'm just thinking about what I can get with that $25 from Amazon. Maybe a toy for my daughter, or maybe a toy for me.
Yeah, maybe it's time for you to get yourself a toy finally, because you did so many good things for your dog. Look, to explore coverage, which you really should, visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com/Beck and Kyle.
That's ASPCAPetInsurance.com/Beck and Kyle. Eligibility restrictions apply. Visit ASPCApetinsurance.com/Amazon terms for more info.
Yeah, this is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and not engaged in the business of insurance.
But I am. What's up, everybody? Kyle Mooney here.
Beck Bennett over here.
Beck Bennett over here. Crazy to see you today, man. I feel like I saw you earlier. I saw you over the weekend.
Yeah, that is crazy. I did see you over the
celebrating
weekend.
your son's birthday. That was
Yes. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thanks, man. Yeah. No, it was a great party.
You had a good time?
Huge success. Ruby had a great time. Last year, he threw up all over his mom 45 minutes in.
Who's
It was
that?
not good. Who's that?
I'm playing with our audience.
You
That's
know
the
it.
wonderful Jesse Hodges.
Jesse
who's
Hodges.
incredible.
Catch her on Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed on Apple coming out.
Yeah, I
hopefully in the
bet she's
spring.
giving you some maximum pleasure.
Exactly. Yes, she is. Yeah, we're yes, we do all
Active.
that. Yes, we're active. We're very active. Very active.
Well, you guys,
Sorry,
of
babe.
course, if you're watching, if you're
apologize.
listening, you know why you're here. You are tuning in to the.
Watch. Play the song.
Sorry.
Do I say the name of the town?
Do you have the theme song ready,
Sorry.
Richelle?
Oh,
All
no.
good.
Sorry.
All good.
Okay.
All
No,
good.
it's all good. It's all good. I kind of wish we had the
Do you want
bags
to take it
for our
again from the
guests
top?
right
Do you
now.
want to take it again from the top,
If
or do you
we
want
could
to
bag our
use it?
guests?
Give me one second.
Okay.
If we could put the bags over our guest set and just give them a little moment so they didn't have to see all this.
I don't know. I do wonder about that stuff. If like how many people are actually listening to the consecutive episodes to remember the
I
bag
know.
reference.
I know. I don't even know if our guests know
Sorry,
about
I'll
the
be right
bag.
back.
All good, Richelle. Don't
All
worry about
good.
it.
We'll just
We do this little bit at the top, and then we intro the guests.
so don't talk yet. But we also during this time we were with our most recent episode we were playing with around the idea of putting a bag over our guests' heads so they they wouldn't have to
Because that that awkward podcast thing where
Like
like
this
you're
part.
waiting until you're introduced. We're thinking, oh, there could be fun. It could be something funny to like if the guests have the bag on it over there.
Do you guys want to put the bag on your head?
I'll just, then I'll take your word for it that did happen. That conversation did happen. For me, the way I experienced it was the way I was introduced was you saying that you want to put a bag over my head.
Just to give you some
and my friends.
And I also I had the same experience where I wasn't being introduced or engaged with at all, and then the idea of a bag being put over my head was brought up.
It's just a silly thing. It's not supposed to be. It's not.
It's also
we're
to
not
give
trying
you
to
your
hurt
own
you.
personal
It was
space.
just it's a bit.
kinda
It's like kind of a bit within our show. It's like this thing.
we don't have
Yeah.
enough room for a green room. We don't have the budget for that. So the bag is kind of like your own personal green room.
As Hayes said, we just have to take your word for it, and we will.
Yeah,
You know?
Richelle, how are we doing on
what-
the
we haven't-
intro song?
It's coming.
Okay. It'll just be one more second. We might run back. We might do the intro again.
we work with Richelle too. Like, don't you have to ride her ass about when's the song?
It's not
gonna be ready?
impressive
She's
to
having
us
fun.
to
She's
see
smiling.
you
Like,
like
we're all
go in
working,
on
we're all
Richelle.
working
Yeah.
together here. It's like
Yeah. No, we're not trying to ride
Richelle,
her.
I'm so sorry.
I just feel like I have to say something because
I didn't mean.
Yeah,
I didn't
Richelle,
mean
do
that.
you
a
think,
little
do you think
bit,
that
like-
do you think you need this man, this guy standing?
I
up
would
for
just
you or
feel
something?
worried
Can
just
you
like
speak for
sitting,
yourself?
watching that happen and just like sitting here and then
What
everyone
was the
else is
change
watching
from
and be
man
like,
to
why didn't
guy?
they say anything?
What was the idea behind the change from man
Well,
to
this
guy? Man
guy.
didn't feel
This
right.
man guy,
Yeah.
this
I
man.
apologize. I
Because
truly,
I'm just like
I am
looking at
not.
him.
And
like,
here's
well, I
my
don't know,
here's
this
like
guy.
I mean
I think
my
man
bigger
is like
question
a little
is
too aggressive almost kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you think?
which one is this?
This is the podcast within our podcast. This
It's
is
gonna
your.
be the- it's
This
gonna
is
be-
what you know. This is
No,
the
no,
watch.
no,
This is
no,
the
no.
watch.
It's, I promise you it'll all make sense in just a moment. We're just gotta get the theme song set up, and then I promise you it'll make sense. If you can just bear with us a little while
That
longer.
part before about like
Can we not get into it right now? I
his
promise.
wife and stuff like
That's sort of the intro to the Office podcast.
not how
It's gonna
that's
make
not how
sense.
I imagined it.
We'll do a different intro. We're gonna re-record
Okay.
it.
And if
because
we're the ones who are supposed to be like,
we won't do it.
I didn't know if I was
people
supposed to
watching
talk
be like,
about
this was
that.
our idea.
No. We won't do the fucking.
No. Do you
I
have
think
any
that's-
notes for the
I
intro?
think-
Do you have
I
any
think
notes for the
that's-
intro?
Yeah,
Don't do
we
the
have
fucking
one
wife
big
thing.
note on
We'll
the
do
intro,
something
which is
different.
I don't think that he
You
should
don't do it
talk about
anymore?
you
We're
and
gonna do a
your,
different
you
version.
fucking your
We'll do a
wife
whole
or
different
I
like
wasn't
her.
talking about
Well, no, we're gonna-
effing.
we're gonna do
Well,
it totally different.
he said that she was supplying you with maximum pleasure, and then you were like, "Yes, she is."
Said we do all that
and
stuff.
it felt like,
do we have the song?
You said we're
Richelle?
active.
Yeah.
you know,
We
first
got
of
the
all, it's
like,
better to give than to
kissing and stuff. We've
receive.
never had
that's
sex.
something to keep in mind.
Let's just say we're gonna do a whole new intro. We won't do anything about the maximum pleasure stuff.
Or if you do say like that,
We're
he's
not gonna
giving
do it,
her
doesn't
maximum
matter.
pleasure.
Let's just not do it.
You want to talk about how I give my wife?
Let's just
that
not-
would be nice. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna start all over. We're gonna intro you guys very soon. Just bear with us. We got
bear
the intro
with us.
song ready.
No
Okay,
bags.
Richelle, let us know when we're good to go.
3, 2, 1.
What's everybody? Kyle Mooney
Whoa,
here.
whoa.
Oh.
You want me to say I have
Wait,
a
no.
bag on my head?
No.
No.
Not
Hey,
everyone's gonna be
Richelle,
watching
we'll
it.
give you
Right.
a nod when we're ready to.
Well, we
for the
don't-
song
we
to
What was
come
wrong?
up,
I thought
okay?
that was fine.
No. We're gonna start from the very beginning, and then you'll play the song.
We'll
okay?
give you a nod when it's time.
You're doing
to play.
great, Richelle. We really appreciate you.
We love you,
You
and
said
I
1, 2,
hope-
3, go.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Michelle.
You guys aren't. I mean this in like the least offensive way
Of course.
possible. You're not supposed to talk yet.
Yeah, we haven't introduced
We
yet.
will introduce. The
Okay,
guests.
and here we go. We're ready to play the song, but we're not
If
playing
Richelle,
it.
because
We're gonna
we
nod
defended
you.
you when that you had a similar experience. If you could actually step in and be like, "Hey, you know, this is a word. That's not how we talk to people
Yeah, I don't
here."
like this.
She clearly doesn't want to
Richelle,
talk
I'm
to you.
so
Clearly,
sorry.
she doesn't want to talk to you.
I am so sorry if I
She's
spoke
not talking to
in
you.
a
But this is the
rude way.
environment you've created. Everyone has to be quiet so they can't stand up for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Are we
Well,
good?
this is
Can we
the
just?
SNL
Can we? Do
stuff.
you mind if we just start all over right now? You guys cool? Just gonna do the intro over again.
And we won't
I was
talk
told not to talk a moment ago, so I'm not sure what you're waiting for from me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Just go into it,
great.
brother.
All right, Richelle, I'm assuming we're good. What's everybody? Kyle Mooney here.
Beck Bennett here.
Wow, B.
Yeah, man. Wow, Kyle.
Do you smell that?
Yeah, I smell what the Rock is cooking.
Yeah, I smell what the Rock is
"What's
cooking. Is
everybody?"
it?
He said,
What's everybody, right?
And normally I would chime in to be
Guys,
like, "Hey, do
quiet.
you want to get that
Do you wanna
again?" He
get that
said,
again?
"What's
Because he
everybody?"
said, "What's
I had
everybody?"
the exact same thought. Then I thought I'm just supposed to sit here and just let it happen.
We
No,
haven't
I
Too
introduced
much
know,
to
but
say.
I mean,
This was their
unfortunately,
idea.
I have
Can
done
we
a
put- can we
podcast
get the
before.
bags?
I
Can we
don't
get the
think
bags?
What's everybody?
No,
is.
no,
get the
you're
bags?
right. It was a bad read. Let
All
me
right,
do it
let's
again.
start it over.
Thank
Here
you
we
for
go.
calling to our attention.
Thank you.
Yeah,
'Cause
just
this is your
if you
podcast.
want it and get it clean, and I won't talk during it unless you say "What's everybody" again, which I assume is not what you want.
you say what's
Can you
everybody?
talk about The Office, please?
We're
Well,
good
we
now.
have to introduce the
All right,
podcast
let's go
real quick.
fast.
Let's
All
go.
right,
All right,
I
ready?
got it,
1, 2,
I
3.
got it,
Podcast is about The Office.
You have to be
I
quiet.
got it.
You have to be quiet.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Mooney here.
Beck Bennett here.
And we are. Dang, you look good today.
Dang, you
B.
look good. It's always
What the
nice
hell,
to
have
look
you
at
ever noticed this thing?
Ooh.
Is this a real
Let me
cactus?
see. Is this a prickly? Oof.
Ah!
No, that is exactly kind of the kind of stuff that we love here.
And it's also like something like on one of the shows that we love to watch.
And here we are. So here we are for our show.
It's-
Watch the Office. We didn't have the clicks.
All right, let's do it. We'll just do.
I don't
We'll
have
just
the
do the.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
we're
okay. Okay, here
No, here we go. What's up,
All right.
everybody? Kyle Mooney here.
Beck Bennett here. And
Wow, Beck, look at those. You got the
wow, Kyle, look at
back
these.
at it again with the
White Vans. Yes, damn, Daniel. And you're doing the boat shoes.
Yeah,
Boat
you know, I
shoes,
got
man.
spares.
Boat
Actually,
shoes, man.
Spoiler for my father. He asked
Do the
for
cactus again.
topsiders.
Don't do the cactus
ouch.
again.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I thought
and
this
let's
was
roll the theme
our
song and
Podcast idea.
watch The Office, Conan
if they're
O'Brien.
doing like dangerous stuff on the show.
Watch
then,
The Office,
like,
Conan
that
O'Brien.
will fall on us.
Watch The Office, Conan O'Brien.
It's our podcast. That's what it's all about. You told
Watch
us.
The Office, Conan O'Brien.
Podcast. That's what we'll talk about.
I the whole time
With
thought you
Beck
were
and
waiting for the
Kyle.
Office
Hey.
theme song.
How did you
No,
do?
w-
I thought
welcome
you wanted
back.
the
Welcome back to
Office
the
theme
show.
song.
We have with
Did you
incredible
just-
guests
we
with
have
us
Sean
today.
Hayes with us today.
You just did that whole theme song because we just made up the show a second ago.
And we have Sean and Hayes.
We have Sean and Hayes.
Welcome, guys, to Watch The Office, Conan
We're-
O'Brien, the
we're
show
in
where
this
we.
part.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing the show, you guys.
Yes, and if you didn't know, our show is about where we talk about episodes of The Office, and we also try to get Conan O'Brien
and
to
find
have
a
new
friend.
friends.
So, how do you guys feel about watching The Office and trying
What's
to
your?
find?
I'm looking at you guys. By the way, not only these guys have done also comedy writing, comedy performing, activism,
comedy? Yeah.
comedy bang bang.
Comedy
I bet.
Bang Bang. I was gonna say.
A while ago.
Yeah.
Now, I've got to know your favorite episode of The Office. What was it?
I haven't seen it.
That's kind of the idea. Of the
Oh, you
show,
wanted
is
to just watch The Office?
I wanted to introduce people.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We thought we were bringing you on as people who had seen episodes of The Office.
Yeah, and I thought we were going to like talk about The Office and try to bring people together in an effort to find Conan
a friend.
I'm sorry. It's just like it's like I was laughing because.
But you agree that the show's confusing, right? Like, it's sort of the environment you created because
your idea is a little confusing. Watch
The Office.
Watch The Office. Conan
did
O'Brien.
I just say this was going to fall on us? Did I just tell you that?
And I apologize.
Would it be?
When you did
helpful?
the cactus thing, I laughed pretty hard.
Yeah.
Hayes was upset. I didn't know why. It's the kind of thing he
knew
usually
this was
likes.
all going to be pinned on us. That this was our idea.
So then, as soon
even
as
though
something
it's
goes
been
wrong,
perverted beyond any recognition.
You know, Richelle, can I ask you a favor? How difficult is it to like bring something up on YouTube right now?
We can do it.
I would love to see, and tell me, Beck, you can stop me. I would love to see a clip of the best moments from The Office.
Yes.
Yeah. As long as we're allowed to play those on the podcast.
That is watch The
Let's
Office.
Let's do it.
That is watch.
And saying some from like, if you know the different guys, you know any of those guys?
Well, you know,
like personally, the people who played the parts,
the
characters.
Sure.
I don't really know many of them actually, but
you know what? Obviously, I'm not saying you.
It's not. We're not like pretending. You're saying like, do we know the actors that played the parts? Like the idea. We're not like pretending that it's like real.
I think
it's not like oh, I know Stanley. Like that's not what we're doing.
Right. Hosted the SNL when we were there.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. We've met Steve. He was wonderful to work with. He was amazing. I remember doing some sketches with him. He's such an incredible.
Which
performer.
one?
It's kind of like a dad's thing, I think.
How many of the different premises that you guys do? And I know we're doing this show now, but just for a question from that show, maybe plug this in, which it is confusing.
It is so confusing.
How many of the premises end up sort of being about SNL?
I think sometimes not the premises within here don't
because
always.
Because this was The Office, and
we didn't mean
like
to introduce that. I just said like, do you know those guys?
Oh yeah, that's how
SNL.
That's how I. The only person I think I've interacted with is Steve Carell when he hosted SNL. That's the only reason why I brought it up. But why don't we go ahead and watch? Let's watch a couple.
Let's watch The Office.
Best moments.
Yeah.
You've never met like Ellie?
I don't know if I have.
No. You know, I've met Ellie, and her husband Michael Coleman wrote on the show.
Yeah, wrote on SNL.
So.
Hold on one second. Let's check out The Office. This is the theme song.
And you got to remember this show.
I loved the theme song you put together. Incorporating some elements from this.
Look, the statue. Did you see the golden statue? We have one in our.
Yeah.
Remember, this was a British show.
But we're not going back there.
This is not the British version. This is. Oh no. So Dwight just threw a cigarette in a trash can and lit on fire. He's walking out.
They're just such a good ensemble.
No. Group mind.
Can you pause it, Richelle?
Sorry, we won't. The show won't hear the audio of this. I don't think we can use it.
Okay,
so we can't. Okay. So that's going to just be silence.
So should we just sort of talk? Do we just sort of talk through what we saw?
Yeah, I mean, what I would love from you guys is some context for what we're seeing.
So we're watching. So I asked Richelle to bring up some clips from The Office, and we found a clip, a YouTube video called, I think, the funniest?
The Office Best Moments all seasons. Go look it up on YouTube.
And it opens with a scene from an episode where Dwight is seemingly purposefully starting a fire. I think it's because like maybe he's trying to get the office to do some sort of like fire protocol, and nobody wants to do it. So he's creating this environment where.
Can I, if I could make a suggestion for like
absolutely
that stretch of dead air when we were just watching The Office? We could do something like I've been working on this with Richelle, and like I know what it's like working with. It's not easy working with Richelle.
It's not intuitive.
Were you too hard on her?
Certainly.
Yes,
yeah, of course,
absolutely. But like I know where that energy is coming from.
It didn't come out of thin air
because it's all problems
built up over time.
It's all they can't hear the show. We're not allowed to use it. It's going to be quiet.
So what do you want to do with the time?
Yeah,
I think maybe Richelle, if we're offering solutions instead of just raising problems, maybe Richelle, you could lay like down, just like describing what's happening, like as it's happening, doing some of the characters, right?
No.
I had
She's talking about
another. I had another
She's talking
idea,
like the characters.
By the way, and this is like not this show now. This feels like it should happen in the other room. But what Richelle could do is maybe share one of her favorite Office memories, and it's like a little capsule.
And that plays over The dead air.
Maybe.
And then disconnect from that. We don't
And
know
we just
what
say,
it
like,
is.
hey,
and
they're
we
watching
just
the
talk-
show.
And also, it could be
while
like,
they're watching the show, I just want to share one of my favorite office memories.
and it could also be like maybe a time when she was watching it with somebody or connecting about The Office, like about a
Memory
certain
from
episode or
watching The
something with a
Oh,
friend.
a memory from or even
watching
making
The Office.
friends, or I don't know if she knows
making
Conan,
friends.
which would help the show too. But Richelle, do you want to get that on wax real quick? Just like one of your favorite Office memories. You just
But I thought you
while the guy,
Hey.
while the
guys are or I don't know what
Fellas.
we're calling while the
Yeah.
the boys.
Yeah, while the gentlemen are watching this compilation I've pulled up, let me just share with you one of my favorite Office memories and get it down
The
on
Office
wax.
memories.
The Office memories, yeah. Do you want to get that down for?
hey, the guys are going to be watching.
You don't have to
Richelle,
do
only
this,
if you're
Richelle.
comfortable.
This is not their show. This is our show. So you can talk to us.
And if you're not comfortable with it, you
It's
don't have
our
to
show
do it.
when
Yeah.
things are going wrong,
right.
but it's your show when we've come up with a fix that you want credit for, I guess.
Richelle, I feel like I'm reading your body language. You don't really want to talk about one of your favorite Office
And you
moments.
can
Is that right?
nod yes or no to us.
You can send me a text too if that's easier.
She's not giving us anything for
It has to
the
be them.
for the viewer or listener. Rochelle's giving us not a nod
So
or
I think we need to get
It's
to
literally every time she tries to
Can
start, you say, "Oh, like
We
I don't
already-
think you want to do that."
So we need to get to the Conan part of the show.
I don't think that's such a good idea,
Do you guys
Richelle.
know
think
Do you know Conan?
I've met him in passing,
Yeah.
and also I've enjoyed a lot of his work before.
Yeah.
He does comedy, which is something I'm a big fan of.
Mm.
Part of why I was so excited about the idea of this show and being introduced to something that people really have enjoyed, like watching The Office.
Yeah.
Well, I saw, and I hate to do this, but Conan has come through at SNL a couple times.
Yeah.
I remember once seeing him at an after party.
That's awesome. And why would you hate?
Oh yeah, and I was at
It's
a
Oh, thanks, man.
I was at a party too.
And I believe he was there. I think maybe he was there for like either a 5 Timers Club type bit, or it must have been there for the 50th.
Yeah, I saw him at the 50th. Yeah, that was awesome.
But yeah, it is. I love that. I love the premise of his podcast. Where he's trying
5
to
times
find
doing what?
Excuse me?
Hosting the show, 5 Timers Club.
Conan would be there for that?
I think he was just. I think it was a cameo.
He's got like, why not me?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe our
That's
Roccos
funny.
can find that clip.
Yeah.
I mean, is that like?
That's funny.
Yeah.
We have.
I would be interested in knowing. If Conan on his podcast, which is called Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, I believe,
Mm.
if he's ever had people from The Office on it.
Oh yeah, I think he's had the Office ladies.
Yeah.
Can we
I mean,
pull
I
up
don't-
and see if he's had people from The Office, specifically the Office ladies, where they watch episodes of The Office and talk about it?
Let's go and check that out. We're checking that out right now for those of you listening.
And is this helping us
yes,
figure out
yes,
which?
Yes, they have been
Wow.
on. Okay, so
2021.
can
Angela
we play
Kinsey
a
and
clip
Jenna
of that?
Fisher feel
Because it's a
zippy and
podcast,
super
and we can
duper.
play other podcasts on the podcast.
And I just want to know what this is for. I guess is this to help figure out which one from The Office is good to be friends with Conan O'Brien, which is the.
I think this is the idea that you came up with for your podcast, and they've already done it. So it's like what we're kind of finding is that your idea for the podcast is potentially maybe not like an original idea.
Well, this
That you
obviously
kind of- that you
didn't
kind of
work.
Maybe saw this episode of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. You were like, we have no ideas. Let's bring this in as our idea for the podcast.
But this episode obviously it failed. This didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's
we're
still
trying to
doing
do
his
something that
podcast.
works. And so they burn this one off. They just like put this out there being like on to the next one. This one didn't work. Why would we watch a clip of something
We
that
don't need to watch a clip of
didn't work?
Okay, Richelle, we don't need to.
We were just curious.
We're trying to
we don't need
make
to watch the
clips.
clip. Can we look at a photo?
Are there any photos from the episode? There they are on
There
the
they
top
are.
left corner.
That can't be right.
So we're looking at, for the listeners, we're looking at a photo of Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey
That's fake.
right next to Conan.
This is fake.
They're not even in the
It's
same room
definitely
together.
like they took their photos and put it onto this white. I don't think they were actually.
That's what I'm
We're
saying.
actually seeing we're seeing a bunch
Completely
of
computers.
Google images. I see Claire Danes, Jessica Williams. There's Office ladies up there too.
But
You guys did this?
No, this is just the Google.
I hate to always be talking about stuff that I feel like would have been better in the other room.
No, what is
because
it?
I don't.
And the last thing I want to do is go back there.
Please just say it.
No, I think.
Please just say it, John.
It feels a little like, if you had such a problem with the idea, which you apparently do.
No. I'm just like, we're just having fun.
Well, people can rewind and hear what you said, which is, and I don't want to mischaracterize anything. I actually want to get it accurately, but you, the person with no idea for what the show should be, said that this is where we got our idea for the show.
I don't know, maybe
that we had seen that,
maybe,
and that we just brought in something like totally unoriginal that like already existed, and that we didn't bring anything to, that we didn't even really have an idea.
Right.
And if you had that big of an issue with it, I would have loved to hear about that in that room before we got in
I
here.
didn't know about it in that room.
In here, I'd like to be doing this show.
As part of the podcast, I found out like, oh, maybe this was an original idea and this was copywritten.
In here, I'd like to be doing this show.
The
idea that we took,
you picked it because we were just having fun and doing the podcast, and then it's like, oh, these guys like took this
took
idea.
the best podcast ever recorded and stole the idea.
It just all signs point towards yes. But I'm not saying that. It's just like, oh, this is just a thought that I had.
Can we just talk about some of our favorite characters?
I like Dwight a lot. He's really funny. And then the boss is really great.
From what I've seen of the show, it seems like Dwight's.
But you said you've never seen
like
it.
I said from what I've seen of the show, which is the clip where Dwight threw a fire in the trash can.
Well, he started
a
a fire.
Dwight's being a little irresponsible.
So what do you like from what you said?
What's the correction?
Well, we're
I'm sorry.
talking about the other room.
No, you're right.
While we're talking about the other room.
He threw fire in there and he created a fire.
Can we not talk about the other room, please?
I just have to get this out, and like while we're just so as far as Richelle's performance is concerned, I would have loved
She's
it.
Not performing. She's just being
if when we say the show is called Watch The Office, I would have loved if we could have heard then, hey, you're actually not allowed to watch The Office here. That would have been great to hear before we moved all this equipment into the other room, before you had to go back into the first room to get the theme song, before they had to write a whole theme song about it, which, like, by the way, I do just want to, like, step back and be like, that was amazing.
Thank you.
That was really powerful.
That was all B.
How you did that so fast.
Just put that in there.
That was all Beck.
I was like freaking talking to Oz the Mentalist. That like, did he know we were gonna do? Did he write that song before?
That's
why
we do that. We tried to do like a little improv
close.
for every episode.
That was nuts.
That was crazy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
and it
thank
makes
you
me
guys
wish
so
we could like
much.
steer what you're doing like more towards like your.
We would love to do more.
Made me
improv
wish I
type
would have
stuff.
had a chance to be at SNL.
Thank you
Like
guys
that
so much
seems
for
like what
being here.
The kind of stuff you guys
We would love to do
there.
more improv styles type stuff like that.
We would love to like do more of this. Thank you guys. It's been so great.
It's been such a great
you.
episode of Watch The Office. Conan O'Brien. Thanks for Sean and Hayes for being here. It's been really funny.
Thanks for having us as well.
No problem.
You thank people at the beginning of the show.
This is the end of the show, bro.
This is the end of this one.
We're done with
this
it.
show. All
I mean,
right.
this
Thanks
was the
everybody for
fall.
watching. Thank you. All right. This is Watch The Office. Watch The Office for Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
As always.
All right. Do you guys want to do the wrap up, or do you want to just? Are you not going to do the wrap up?
Where do we have to do it?
It's in the other room.
I would love to. Okay, my pitch is I would love to make the wrap up the show. I want to do it.
Okay.
Like, and I want to.
What do you mean you
I
want to
like really do it. So when people listen, be like, "That was the show."
Okay. All right. Let's. All right. Okay.
Okay.
We got a clean slate. Let's kill this wrap up. All right. Thanks for watching. Guys. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so
before we start, we're gonna make this some fucking amazing shit. This is the wrap up. We
Yes,
can have
that's
fun
what I'm
with
saying.
it.
This is
we
what
can
this
fuck
is.
around. We
Yes,
can do characters.
this is where.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right.
That
Holy
was
awesome.
Shit, dude.
That was amazing. That was awesome.
fucking crazy, dude.
That was awesome.
I was because when you guys first came with the idea, I was like, I don't know.
I don't know how this is gonna
Seems like
navigate.
territory that maybe is.
That was crazy. crazy,
You are fucking cracking me up.
Stop, dude.
What
Stop.
the
I couldn't fucking keep my shit together because I was like, I can't look at Kyle.
Dude,
did you when you touched the was that real? You really did that?
It's not Jerry. It's like a rubber thing.
Dude, I had a fucking heart attack, but I was like laughing.
I was fucking
too.
around the whole time.
Yeah, and it was so crazy watching the clip. It was
sorry.
Richelle,
hello.
No, just not saying.
Can I do my Richelle? Can I do my Richelle?
Yes.
Can I do my Richelle?
It's with
No, I've never seen The Office. No.
Well, she didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything, but it's still
no, but that was totally the energy. It was full like Star is Born.
Yeah,
like Lady Gaga like hitting the note moment.
There will be.
There will be.
I drink your milk.
Get ready, Richelle.
I drink your meme shake.
That's funny shit.
Do you guys ever like seriously like? I know the show is like you're like doing different stuff, but do you ever like?
Do you ever actually
have
think
a show
this should
where
be
you're
the,
like this is maybe this
we
is
have
the
to
show
keep
that we
doing
do?
this.
There have been times when we've hit some shit where I don't know. You know what do they call it? The flow state.
Yes.
You know, when it's like, oh shit, he's riffing, I'm riffing,
like doing it. Like,
no, but like
doing
really
it, like,
doing the show because that was like.
And
I
you
almost
can
get
have
like
other people
sad
in, but,
thinking
like,
that
maybe-
that's not going to keep
I
going.
know. No, well, because we can every idea that we have here, every idea that we bring in, we like own that idea and we can like do that as a spinoff on our Patreon or something like that. If we ever start one.
Oh yeah.
awesome.
Oh, are you considering that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just like, if we ever started a Patreon, I don't know.
But
Dude,
we
really
those
don't
deals
know.
can be complicated.
We've
Talk
always
to us
said,
if you
like-
need to.
Thank you so much.
We would love to. And thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
We've always said like, well, what if somebody actually comes up with an amazing idea for a podcast?
That's
Maybe
kinda
we
what
should
it's all
just do
about,
that
you know?
podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I was like, I didn't know if it would
even
work.
get some other people to do that podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, and
like
it becomes
you
like
guys
a
are
spin-off.
producing it now,
producers.
and we're like, you
honestly,
guys are doing the Office Watch Conan O'Brien podcast. Like we find two unknowns and we kind of have them do it.
Yeah, the energy of the combination of energy of you guys definitely, and I feel like we almost like synced up. In this way.
And I swear,
It's
like
cool.
Sean and I have been working with Sean and I have known each other a long time. We met a really long time ago.
We were actually wanting to talk about how
did you guys meet?
I mean, but I will say, like, even working with Sean, like, I found something new with him.
I hadn't seen.
like,
I had not seen Hayes like that, and I've seen him. We've
But
done
that's the
good
format.
episodes.
That's the format. It just like brings something.
This is what I wanted to say. The energy
something
of
you
us
never knew.
was special.
About.
But I think the premise, like I think the show itself, just brought it out of us and would be able to sustain itself, even if you had two unknowns or lesser knowns or
right. And if you hadn't pitched that, then we never would have had that.
We never would have.
We never would have known that.
But it's
like,
the
you know what I mean?
environment
Like
you've created here.
Here's what's
exactly.
Here's what's
really
cool to
space.
trip out on. Like, what just happened in that room? Like, has never happened before in the history of the universe.
Exactly.
All the molecules racing around, and can never happen. But that special thing we shared is like. People can listen. I hope they do listen. I think they'll love it.
It reminds me. I was gonna say it reminds me of improv. Because
Yes.
improv, you know, like
It
you
doesn't
get
exist
this,
again.
you get, exactly.
It doesn't exist again.
It's like you have that one. Like you go to see a show. It's like the audience throws out a suggestion, and then the performers perform something, and it's like I'm the only person who's ever going to see this.
And you
and
never
that's
see it
like
again.
what we
You
just
can't.
like.
they see it, but we did it, and like it's for them, but it's ours. Like that's ours.
And that it was with you guys. Honestly, like
we're such fans of
we've
you guys.
loved you guys for so.
you.
Kyle, you were in the first thing I ever wrote. Listen, I moved
Schwartzman's
out to LA.
Pretend
Schwartzman's
Time?
Pretend Time. You were
Yes,
the
that's
first
right.
thing
You
I
told
ever
me
wrote.
that.
Wow.
And like
That was funny shit.
we
too.
did commercial together.
Yeah, we did.
That's right.
Yeah,
Iron Man.
that's right. That's right. And so like now that it's with you guys, like for
It
us,
is- and it's like full circle.
it's
These guys
so,
we come
so-
up in this industry together, and there's so many assholes
That
out
was
there. There's
so
so
When
many
I
people
moved to
trying
LA,
get
I
something
was
from
really
you, and it's just-
lonely.
Yeah.
I didn't really know many people, and
Exactly.
I didn't know you guys that well, and you asked me to come be an audience plant in one of your sketch shows.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought like I'm a part of something. Like
Oh,
I'm
man.
not.
You never
just,
told
like,
me. You never
here,
told me
like,
that.
I don't know.
I'm
I
a
know you
part of
felt that
something.
way.
Like I'm involved in like this scene. These people who were doing like funny shit that I was a fan of, being like, "Hey, can you come help out with this?" And it
man.
like really was touching, and I was scared as hell, like I was today. But
Absolutely,
then
every
to
time.
like flash forward to like look, I know we're not always in touch all the time, but like in a way, like we're still doing it together.
Well, can I say this, Sean? You always kill. You always crush. And I can tell you, when we had you for that Good Neighbor show as an audience plant, you crushed then. That was probably, what, 15 years ago? 20 years ago?
Yeah.
You're still crushing. And like, it's just been, for us, it's just cool to be on this.
People don't see it, but yeah.
People don't see it. Yeah. You're looking at your longest serving audience member. And I've never, ever once not seen you crush.
Yeah, honestly, and you recently, I'm just going to bring this up.
That's my life's work is to watch you crush.
You recently posted and said #MyStuffScored.
Yes,
for the movie, the big movie.
I pitched a joke in the reshoots of the Anaconda film that's hitting the theaters this Christmas,
and it scored.
Huge,
and I think
huge laugh, and I say that with no ego. This was according to the writer of record, and it's just and sitting in the audience at the premiere.
You got to experience it firsthand. Oh my God!
You don't get that out as a writer. You don't get the credit. Especially when you haven't written the whole movie. But honestly, I think more writers out there should take on the #MyStuffScored. If you have jokes in a movie, maybe, I don't know, because I think that's cool. That's like you're speaking up for.
Well, and it's not about me, obviously. Like it was like
it's not about you.
It was the Jack's night and Paul's night.
But
but I'm as I think I told you at the time, I was just reporting the news.
Exactly, you did. That's exactly what you said. Yeah. Well, this is definitely
so
newsworthy. This whole
will you guys come back? Will you please, like seriously, will you please come back?
Are you kidding?
Will you come back with another idea, or just to do that same one again? And maybe this time we'll be able to watch it.
Maybe that is the thing we do.
We have to do it again, dude.
Yeah.
We do that same show again.
But it's from the beginning when you get here. Yeah, we do a full episode. We're not trying it out.
We just do that.
Yeah, because it'll be the callback for the audition.
I think that obviously the show was fucking awesome, but like it's funny because I would say when we were initially in this room, I wasn't sure what would happen in that.
I knew.
Because you've heard our show or seen our show.
Heard the show, and like I remember being in here just being like, we there's something here.
Yeah. I was a little nervous. I was like, watching like
I'm gonna remember this moment.
I didn't really know exactly, but
like,
I never had any doubts because I was like, like. I don't want to say this with ego, but like this is like a fucking Voltron right here. You know what I mean? This is like Avengers.
No ego detected. Honestly, you were patient with me, I think, because I think I had a moment of finding my feet under me a little bit, and like that, and
I'm like that all the time.
You being like steady, like made me feel supported, and Beck, some of your stuff, in that host mode, sort of the primary like theme song creator and like all that, I just really felt like, I'm free to play. I'm in good hands.
I know the exactly feeling that you're talking about.
Well,
you're looking at me like if I have a chance to like talk some, I would love to. Everyone looked at me and like I thought you wanted to wind up, but I would love to talk a little more.
Oh yeah,
I just like to look at you.
You guys like when I first moved out here, I was a tutor. I was like working with like high school kids that were like cool and like I wanted to be cool to them, sort of, too. And the one thing
we're at 9.5
You are cool though.
You are cool though.
You are cool.
Yeah, you're cool.
Like I don't know. Like I think like I don't know if it's high school cool or what that even means now.
You are cool.
I always thought you're really.
We got about 20.
I look up to you.
20. It's 2:20 right now.
21 seconds.
I look up to you.
Oh, 2:20. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
2:20?
It's 2:20
What's
right
the
now.
time?
Oh, 2:20. We got to wrap up.
Dude, I don't think we're going to quite get to the place that you're
Ace, we do think you're cool. Thank you so much for being here.
You were so great, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next week.
Check out Hollywood Handbook.
We're on Patreon.
We're on Patreon. We're
recording in the same studio. We're two guys.
Hollywood Handbook, guys. It's hilarious shit. These guys crush it every time. Thanks so much again for being on.
Thanks for bringing it.
Are you okay with how that ended up?
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
That was a Headgum podcast.